All right, guys, welcome to the core workout. Now, this is a good workout. It's a good workout to just do on its own. It's also good just to throw in at the end of another workout. So maybe you did some intense cardio or upper body or lower body, whatever type of workout you did this day. This is a good one to tag at the end. If you didn't get core in at all and you want to get some core, this is going to be a pretty short workout we're going to get work all over. We're going to get all over our core. We're going to get upper abs, lower abs. We're going to get our obliques. So we're going to warm up our core though first with some planks. So I'm going to start off getting that high plank position, and just going to hold this high plank for a second. About 5, 4, 3. I'm going to start to tap my hands right in front of me, and go. I'm going to tap right in front, and then bring it back. Other hand, bring it back. Hand. Just going to repeat this. Try to keep a good plank position. It's going to help warm up our core. We're going to do this for a minute. And you'll notice that you should feel this. After our little warm up here, you'll already feel a little bit of wear in your core just by holding the plank. When we're doing this, it challenges our stabilizing muscles because we're going to be a little bit off balance as we reach. And as we hold this position, being on our hands, a little bit harder to keep stable. As we move them, it makes it even harder. About 5 more seconds, then we're going to transition to side taps. So here we go. We're going to start. I'm going to move hand over here, replace it, hand over here, replace it. Also, we're going to do this for a minute. And then I'm going to hit my knees, going to get a quick recovery, and we're going to add on. About 25 seconds to go. Ten seconds. I'm definitely feeling it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Get a quick break, about 30 seconds before we hop into the next thing. All right. We're doing a leg lift and reach. So here, listen for my cues. Hands down. So here we're gonna take our plank position. Let's lift our right leg up in the air to hold this up high. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to connect our knee to our elbow and hold this. Then bring it back up high. Now we're gonna try to connect it to our forehead. Then bring it back up. Now let's connect it to our cross elbow on the other side. And then bring it back up. Now go ahead and replace it. Put your foot down. Let's go other foot up. We're going to repeat that and connect it to our near elbow. And back to our forehead. And back. And cross elbow. Back, and replace your foot. Here we go, let's do it again. Right foot up, into your elbow, back, forehead, back, and cross elbow, back, and foot down. Here we go, other side, and near elbow, back to our forehead, back, and cross elbow, and back, and replace it, knees down. All right, now, gonna do another little quick break, and then we'll go into our, we're gonna go into our upper abs next, or sorry, lower abs next. All right, nice little huddle over here. Okay, next up we're gonna go to 2 up, 1 down, heels to heaven. So here we go, get both feet up. We're gonna bring 1 foot down, and then bring it back up. And then we're gonna push our heels up to heaven. Okay, other side, and then heels to heaven. And down, heels to heaven. So every rep, we'll always have 1 go down, then we'll have 2 up, and then we go up. And we got 1 down, 2 up, and heel to heaven. 1 down, 2 up. This one takes some reps before you start to really feel it. We're gonna go a little bit longer. About 10 more seconds. Down, up, into heaven. You go at your own pace though. You go faster than me if you need it, slower than me if you need it. And we're done. Feet hit. Okay. Quick recovery here. And then we're going into windshield wipers. I'm going to keep my hands on the side. I'm going to try to push my lower back into the ground. And I'm going to, in 10 seconds, I'm going to start back up. I'm going to rotate my legs back and forth. Now it's not going to be from over here to over here. It's going to be more like over here to over here as I rotate. Here we go. And again, hands to the side. Just keeping that balance. Just going to slow, controlled movement here. This exercise makes me feel really heavy in my legs. Oh, almost done though. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time hit. Gonna get another little recovery here. Gonna get a drink real quick, about 30 seconds. Then we're gonna go into our upper ab work. So those last 2 are for lower. Now we're gonna get into the upper ab in just a second. Okay. Onto our upper abs. We're going to go ab circles. We're going to stay flat on the ground here. You can go a bend in the knee. So I think I'm more comfortable here. Go a bend in the knee here. We're going to rotate. I'm going to go counterclockwise to start. But I'm going to come up here, just bringing my shoulders off the ground. Shoulders off the ground, just to get in a rotation. So think about your shoulders moving counterclockwise right now. Again, this is kind of like the that first lower abs exercise we did, the 2 up and 1 down, heels to heaven, where you don't feel it until you're about halfway through the set. Then you start to feel it. When we're going to reverse this position in a little bit, you'll already feel it. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to go clockwise. And you can cross shoulders if you want. You don't want to put them on the side. Just keep them both on the same shoulder, same hand, same shoulder, whatever. just keep them out of the way. You can keep them up if you want. But here, hopefully, you're doing it right. You're making that rotation with your shoulders, getting your shoulder blades all the way off the ground. Rotate your body. Keep shoulders up and making small little circles. And you should feel that contraction right in the upper abs. Let's go, about 5 more seconds. And tap. Okay, now we're gonna quick recovery, and then we're gonna go into oblique. We're gonna work our obliques. All right, we're gonna go right into our recliner cross tucks. So it's a little bit disappointing that it's not quite a recliner here, but we're gonna pretend like we're sitting in a recliner and have this little position here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our knees up to our elbows. Now I am going to keep this under control. I'm gonna keep tapping my heels to the ground. If you wanted another level of this exercise though, don't let your heels touch. Like I said, I'm going to. Just this right here alone, I think is pretty good. Also notice when I'm touching my ears, you might see this a lot of times, people do crunches, sit-ups, oblique ab stuff, is I am not pulling my head. I'm just barely touching my ears right now. This is kind of a place for me to put my hands. But there's no tension on our head here. 5 more seconds, then we're gonna come up to our feet. Okay, coming up here. Now, we got a standing ab twist. So a lot of our exercises we do on our feet are actual core workout. It's almost what we were just doing right now. Just focus on driving that knee up and across our body. So again, here, it's not, we want to make sure we feel that contraction. So bring that knee up and then go across that body. So bring the knee up, across the body. And you're really driving this with your knee more than your upper body. Your knee is coming up. Okay, here, up, across and up. And up. 15 more seconds. Knee up, across the body. But again, raise the knee. Don't bend your elbow down. Raise the knee up. 3, 2, 1, and time. We're gonna do a little stretch here. If that didn't push you enough, go ahead, do this again. You're not really you're not gonna overtrain your core here by doing this another round. That was a short 5-6 minute workout or something, I don't know. So do that, do it again if you want to before you do the stretch here. But I'm gonna do the stretch, assuming you're finished with your workout for the day. We're gonna do a little seal stretch. So it's kind of like an upward dog here. Well, we're just gonna have hands on the ground. My hip is not touching the ground. Just kind of stretching abs all the way through. This goes lower abs, all the way to my upper abs. Stretches that whole way through. Now if I want to go to my obliques, I can put my hands, or I can put my thighs on the ground, my feet on the ground, and just kind of walk over to one side, and then come back in front, walk it over to the other side to get those oblique abs, and ready to get our obliques. Okay, nice job. It's a tough, I think it's a pretty tough core workout, especially if you did a couple rounds of it.